Fucking went in the garage through the fucking, like the door, not the fucking. Oh, you're bad.
Alright, Silver's log number 15. Yep, it's been about a month since one of these, but that's okay. I'm doing it now. The first thing you saw was just a piece of nonsense, really. I spawned in a pit, died immediately. Well, I spawned where I would fall in a pit. Anyways, right before this clip, you saw an incorrect description, which there are plenty of in the video. Before this clip, you saw some sort of demon spawn, and in the clip before this one, you saw a guy get shot by a officer report gun fly really high, and right there you see a guy get one-shotted. I had my decimated him. Anyways, in here you'll see me get one-shotted by a militia missile, take about 500 damage. Now you get to see the CEO of EB Rap.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's Jason Saul, and we bustin' bitches can't handle nothing cause we bustin' never give a fuck.
I'm a straight vibe. Got the
Go ahead, Matt. Get that shit.
Missions as a rider, motherfuckers don't understand that we cry every time that we got experience inside our life. Motherfuckers can't handle us. See the best with the fuck that's when we jack you up, and we don't give a fuck cause we backing up the shit that we can't understand. Motherfuckers you up. Hey, we still shit this shit around our way like we one of the business can't handle it. Shut the fuck up, pop, because we should've killed this shit, and I don't give a fuck what you got to say around this bitch, cause I don't give a fuck. We still killing shit. Hey, shut the fuck up around here, because we don't give a fuck. We still get the real here. Hey, kill it, pop. Give it to us. We can't handle this shit, so we finna give it to us. We got the ball ass beats for this crew. We're pop killing motherfuckers. Now. It's the wrong song.
So again, we are on Silver's log number 15. It was a month before today, actually, when I did the last one of these, so it's been a little while. I got a little bit busy there, and I don't know, I didn't play Dust all that much, and that was mostly because I was busy. I'm not gonna complain about the game right now. So this guy right here, he thinks he's a beast. He's hucking remotes at me. I probably should have killed him. I didn't even notice him at first, but anyways, he gets killed. So yeah, this is just some gameplay of me playing with Cap, my corp at the time, which sadly is no longer my corp. Nothing happened between us. It just corp's basically dead at this point. So do with that what you will. It was sad. I didn't ever want it to die. I was sort of heavily invested in that. So that's that. I joined Negative Feedback, and I'll see how this goes, and I guess you'll see how it goes as time progresses, because I will or will not be in this corp anymore, and if I leave, I'll tell you, that guy really should have killed me with his overpowered scrambler rifle, but he overheated because he's really bad. I say overpowered scrambler rifle, and I pretty much mean it. Most people agree. Scrambler rifles are kind of broken. Something needs to be done, but they should not be killing as quickly as they do, to be honest. The assault I don't think is as bad, because it really does have a tough time getting through armor, but it will straight destroy a shield suit. The regular scrambler rifle will absolutely destroy a shield suit, and it'll mess up armor suits that don't have insane amounts of armor like a sentinel. But ask most anyone, they'll say scrambler rifles are ridiculous. People have been calling for a nerf for a very long time, and I do agree with them. It could just be because honestly, I run mostly shield suits, but I've ran armor suits and just got straight insta-killed by a scrambler rifle still, and it's not a fun time. They need an adjustment in some way, and perhaps I'll put a little more thought into it and let you guys know kind of whatever ideas I come up with. I've been thinking up some ways to adjust the game that maybe I'll conglomerate all my ideas at some point and present it on the forums in a video, something, present in some way, and maybe CCP will see it, and maybe they'll like pick and choose whatever parts they like and use it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they won't see it. Maybe they'll hate it. I don't know. We'll see. But that's that. right there again. Those guys. That heavy was kind of bad. He probably should have killed me, but he didn't. So yeah. I was. I lost my consecutive login. I went out of town for 3 days. So I logged in the first day, left town, was gone for the next day. I lost my login. I logged in the other day. So if I was gone only 2 days, I could have kept it. Anyways, I had 263 consecutive days of login, and I'm thinking a lot more than a lot of people. But I'm sure there's many people with a lot more than me. Maybe some people have it since it was introduced and have like 500-600 days, because I don't remember exactly when it was introduced. I believe it was towards the end of 2013, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah, so I lost that. And speaking of login, you now get Aurum for logging into the game. So in addition to the skill points, you will get Aurum. You'll get 10 for the first day, 20 for the second day, etc., all the way up to the 7th day. You'll get 70, and each day after that, you'll get another 70. And just as a reminder, if you don't know, SP you'll get 3,000, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 6,000, 6,000 from then on. So if you have 7 or more days of login, each time you log in, you will gain 70 Aurum and 6,000 SP. So there's that. Moving on, I've been watching the Biomass blog. I was sort of, this guy's a scramble rifle too. Get out of here, bro. I always kind of knew about the Biomass podcast. I never knew there was a blog. But anyways, there's this website called biomass.net or biomass.com. I'm not sure which one, because I think you can go either way or something like that. But correct. Yeah, it's a couple guys. They play Dust. I think they might even write about Eve a little bit. Anyways, they write little blogs about information that people probably they break down dev blogs. They write about and just various things. I mean, check it out if if you like the things on this channel, you might like the things they have to offer on that website quite a bit. So there's that. They also do podcasts every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is my time, but Eve time, that's 0200. So check that out. They usually do a couple hours each night. I don't know. It's really cool. They've been talking about the CPM a lot lately. So if you want to know things about the CPM, the candidates, they've been interviewing them. They've been on the show. So check that out if you want to know a little bit more about them. I may have a video at some point talking about who I would like to see elected, what they have to offer, etc., etc. For now, I can't do that because I don't know the exact list, and I do need to check out the current candidates. I do know of their platforms a bit more. So I'll let you guys know on that. There are a couple people I do have in mind that I would really like to see elected that I really think would do a good job for this community. So I'll let you know on that when the time comes. And yeah, CPM. So that's CPM 2. This will actually be the third CPM, but the first one was called CPM 0. So CPM 1 still currently in office. 7 seats on the council. There's 6 current CPMs because one of them became inactive and was removed. And there's that. What else? Oh, speaking of those blogs, they blog about, well, the dev blogs is one of the things they blog about. There have been dev blogs detailing the Planetary Conquest changes. I kind of knew about these a little bit before. They actually didn't present numbers, so that makes me think that it might be just a little bit before they actually roll it out. I'd like to see it tomorrow, Tuesday, June 30th, but I doubt it. Could be wrong. We'll see. That's when the updates go down when downtime. We'll see about that. What else? Oh, mobility changes. Those were supposed to launch, I believe it was Thursday, like the 25th. Yeah, 25th. They were supposed to launch. They were announced. It was announced Wednesday, and it was actually supposed to launch Thursday, which was pretty cool. That they would announce it and then release it that quickly. Maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know, but I like it. Anyways, what they were doing, they were reducing strafe speed is the main thing. It's about, I believe it's 90% at the moment, and it is going down to 70%. They're also normalizing some other movement speed things. I can't tell you exactly what. There was something about, I believe, I don't know, a couple numbers were adjusted. If you want to know for sure, because I don't want to say anything and not be right, because I don't like doing that. Anyways, check it out. You can find them on the forums. It should be one of the sticky threads in the general discussions. I don't recall the name, but it should be fairly obvious. Actually, I think it's called Hotfix 1.1.2 or 1.1.3. I'm not sure. It's something like that. Anyway, check that out. Headshot Dominated. Yeah, check them out if you want to know anything about that. Another thing, they're implementing a shield damage threshold. You have to take so much damage to your shield for your shield regen to stop. that number initially is going to be 6 apparently, so I'm not sure if it stops at 6 or if it includes 6, but if you take, let's just say, less than 6 damage, your shield regen will not stop, and that is from a single bullet. That has nothing to do with the time frame, that is from a single bullet. Okay. What else? There was one other. Oh yeah. The numbers for the stamina of Stoots is being adjusted as well. So it sounds like well, I would have to look at it again. But it sounds like the Ammar and Minmatar over a certain time frame, they're supposed to be able to sprint for a certain. It was something like that. But it's looking like Minmatar is getting a decent nerf to its stamina, and I'm including stamina regen when I say stamina. And Ammar's getting a little bit of a buff. Caldari Gallente are staying pretty much the same. Caldari Gallente will have the worst stamina regen and stamina than Minmatar and Ammar. Ammar will still have the highest stamina regen, or excuse me, highest stamina. Minmatar will have the highest stamina regen, etc., etc. You can check. I don't know. It seemed like most stats I saw on there were being nerfed, not buffed. So stamina is going down a bit. It's looking like. There, I believe, was maybe some other fourth thing that was on that, if you clicked on the link in that post in general discussion, but I do not remember it. Anyways, strafe changes, the shield, delay thing, and stamina. And those are supposed to come in a hotfix, which hasn't happened yet. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. There's that. And now the updates. I mean, they've been. Well, I mean, I kind of just explained how they met. They said they were going to release that one on Thursday, that hotfix, just overnight during downtime, which would have been cool. But now it sounds like it got pushed back. Maybe that'll happen tonight, downtime. Yeah, anyways. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe all of it will happen, actually. Maybe the PC change will happen as well. That'd be cool, but I think the PC changes might not be for a couple more weeks. I'd really like to be proven wrong on that, though, CCP. But yeah, so updates have been pushed back. PC changes have actually been pushed back for months, or at least they've been talked about for months without anything actually happening. So there's that. Another interesting thing on the forums, another thing the devs are interested in actually, power cores. Now what this is, it's an idea that was made famous on the forums by Aero Yasabi. I believe what was that? Sniper rifle. Dumb. Made famous on the forums by Aero Yasabi, but another guy deserves a bit of credit. I believe it was his idea, but Aero expanded on it, so, I mean, they both get some of the credit. Anyways, what the idea is, it's basically just to, hopefully cut down on lag problems in the game, honestly. It should remove the number of unique suits that will have to be in the game, so it will have just less, the game will just have less to deal with, basically. Basically, you'll have each suit, the frame or whatever. I believe, unless I'm misreading it, each race, this guy gets wrecked. You headshot dominated. Cyber Cobras get wrecked. I believe it is something like each racial suit will have its own layout. So like all Caldari assaults will have the 5-3 layout, but then you will put a power core in it, and that'll increase the CPU PG. So it'll be like standard power core, advanced, proto, maybe militia, I don't know, maybe even officer one day. But anyways, if this goes into effect, so and that will be the only change. It'll be a part of something called tier side, which a lot of people have been pushing for a long time, which basically removes a lot of the differences between the tiers. I say tires, but if I say tires, you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so there's that. Power cores. I didn't explain it too much in depth here, but I would just check it out on the forums. It should be on the first page of general discussion still. Maybe not. Maybe second, third. It should just be called like power. I don't remember the name. Anyways, just go ahead and ask me in the comments if you want to know a little bit more about it. I believe I could give a couple more words, but I'm sort of nearing the end of this video, so. Power cores, hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully that'll improve the performance of the game. Skins are still kind of a thing, kind of popular. They're going for, I believe, it's like 25 mil is a very good deal if you can find that. But most of the time they're going between 30 and 40 million. Yes, maybe that'll go down later, but for now that's what it is in most cases. And you can still only trade the Aurum ones, maybe some others, but you cannot trade the faction LP bot ones yet. which is kind of a disappointment. I have one lined up that I'm supposed to get a Caldari light skin, and I have a Caldari medium skin, and I have 2 Amar heavy skins, which I got out of boxes, both the same one. Anyways, and you can't trade those out of boxes either. And then there's just one last thing. There's this no HUD glitch that Darth Carbonite found. Just Google no HUD glitch Death 7-4 or something like that, and it's really cool. I would recommend you guys check it out. I'm out of time to talk about it though, so that's Silver's Log number 15. See you guys.